Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legends of an Otherworld, Curse of Saria. In the last episode we got our fourth party member, a black mage. We learned how elemental damage works in this game. And Amanda is looking for her friend Mayenna, who was lost in these woods. And we've agreed to help her find her friend so that she will help us in return. Liana, isn't this? Yeah, it looks so like it. You've been here? Well, kinda. We just woke up in a place that sorta looked like this. What? You didn't tell me before? Well, we thought it was kind of crazy. Yeah, next thing we know, we just wake up in the Carolyn Inn. Really random. You know, you're not the first people to say something like that. They all seem to come from Saria, too. But we're pretty sure this isn't the same place. Related, maybe. I see. Anyway, we need to find Mayenna. Right, let's go. This is getting interesting. Strange looking place. Well, all I've managed to do is get round to one of the other. At the top it's a ladder, but at the bottom it's a single rope, okay? I shouldn't forget that I have that jump over single tiles ability. Oh, there. And it doesn't work right here. How do I get to that blue stone? Like this. I have to step on it. And I'm attacked by fairies. Snow fairies. Does that mean I should... For some reason I thought it was greyed out. Now, oh, wonderful. I don't even have any of the restorative items, the revival items, I mean. Still, I have a rough idea of how much HP these have now. I think I can win this. Now what? Do I have to look for more of those? Water ball. Okay, so this is another thing where I have to remember which element is vulnerable to which. At least those ones go down rather more easily than the fairies. And if that's the pattern, I can be pretty sure there are 4 of them in total, so got 2 more to find. And there are random encounters as well. Green slime. Don't know what you are. Oh, I should have used silence. It's an electro blob. So, cast water on it. Really should use this silence attack. There we go. Two party members leveled up, very nice. Oh, it's just 2 of these. This'll be easy now. Unfortunately, I'm not getting much of a... Oh, I can't jump from this bridge to that. Okay, I've arrived at that ladder. I'm not getting much of a sense of the general geography of this place. In fact, I wonder whether this might be another Taurus. Oh, the roach is going for Amanda now. That's not fair. Let's just try and kill them as quickly as possible then. Did I ever find out if the roaches have an elemental weakness? I don't know. Let's... No, just resist ice. Well, at least that means I can use fire safely. There we go, not too much trouble. There's the red button, that's the only one I haven't got yet. Okay, just 2 of these, that should not be too much trouble. The seal has been broken. Come challenge me if you dare. So, where are you? Do I have to go back to the centre? That's kind of the thing that would most make sense, I think. But how do I get there? Oh, here we are. Unfortunately, I'm so busy curing that I don't have time to do a scan on the bats. Still, we got them down. Ah, it's that circle. Well, there's a healing crystal just outside here, so I'm going to use this before what I assume is a boss fight. Alright, it's one of each. Good thing I don't have any multi-target elemental spells. The fairy's the most dangerous, so hit you with silence. And I think the fire soul uses physical attacks, oddly enough, so let's go for the Snow Fairy first. Well, actually, if the Snow Fairy's not doing anything at the moment, then I don't need to scan in any of them. I know what their elemental weaknesses are. But let's find out what your HP is. May as well use Dark Attack. And I forgot to look at its HP. $270. Okay, I can take it down this round. Or maybe not. Right, which one are we piling on next? Let's go for this. Cool, got them both. I think I can risk doing a scan. Oh, it's dead anyway. There we go. Nice easy fight. Oh, but that's not all. We're teleported to a weird place that has a chest. Ice resist. I already have one of those, but you have a lot of slots. You can take that. Especially as you seem to be taking the most damage of any of my party members. Where is there to go back to? This thing can change its elemental properties. You can't scan its elements either. Watch what element it uses and use the opposite one back at it. Good, let's go. Pyragon. Let's scan it anyway. I might at least find out its HP that way. And I don't know, stall. It just did a physical attack. Great. Well, then I'll do the same. 4,000. Okay, this is going to be a long fight. Water. So I should use thunder. And both the girls should use stand ground because it does have physical attacks. Ah. Oh, it's still water aligned. Great. The problem is that physical attacks don't do very much damage, and I have 2 physical attackers, so this is... Well, I've got 1,000 of its HP down already. Okay. So use fire. simple enough. This battle is way too long. I already know exactly what I'm going to be doing for the entire battle. Okay, it's halfway down. Got to keep Amanda alive for this battle. What did it use? I'm going too fast. I think it hasn't changed since the last time, so yeah, it has a realign thing that shows when it's changing, so that's what I should watch out for. Ooh, that defend was well timed, but it's nearly down. You don't do any magic, I can just take you out with physicals. Okay, it did water. Not that it matters now. Still, I think Amanda should have the honour of finishing it off. Omni-resist. That is better than ice resist, so I'll put that on. And give the ice resist to Harley, maybe? But then I'd have to take something off. No, poison resist is more important, I think. So I'll just give the... Oh, you already have ice resist. Fine, you get it. Let's save. Are we nearly out of here? Oh, it's Mayenna. Oh, finally, someone found me. Mayenna, what happened to you? Oh, I kind of got lost. Oh well, it happens. Come back to town now, okay? Yeah. Is she in my party? No. Luck. I don't even know what luck does. Although if it's the standard thing that luck does in RPG Maker, it increases the chance of inflicting status. So that's quite an important one for Liana. I wonder what those side paths are. I can't seem to get onto them. Right, here we are. I guess we make a good team, huh? Something tells me Liana would be more happy to hear that. That place sure was weird. So, we should be able to head home now, right? I guess. After all, Amanda's back and the guard thinks she'll have no trouble with the transient. You know we're going to back her up, right? Liana, why are you always so keen to get into a fight? Jeez, Grandma, I'm only 14. Let me have my fun. Can you at least leave me out of it next time, then? No. When do either of us ever fight alone? When do I ever drag you into every fight I see? That's not relevant. You know, Liana, I've been thinking. Just how much do we really remember? I don't know about you, but my memory is very patchy. I know, and I mean, if we forgot some things, who knows if the things we do remember are real? Heck, do we even know for sure if our names are Tara and Liana? Do we even really know each other? Really makes me want to know more about what happened. You're right. The best thing we can do is to go back to Saria. I'm sure someone there will know something. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for helping me. Will you let us out? You know how Liana mentioned that cave seemed familiar? Yeah? What exactly do you know about it? Not much really, but we haven't run into anyone randomly appearing in the ruins, so we don't think it's there. I guess a lot of people from Saria must come through here then? It used to happen quite a lot. Nowadays they usually go straight from Uvia, but with the bridge being broken. I see, and none of them have any idea how they got there. Not at all. Compared to most of them, you two were pretty lucky. Some don't even remember who they are. It's really strange that they always remember where they're from, but sometimes nothing else. I see. Do you know if that really is where they're from? I don't know. Not that many of them come to Nyata, remember? Mysterious. So, Amanda, you heard about the transient on the tracks? Yeah, I've dealt with a few of them before, but I heard this one's really bad. I'll do my best, though. You know, Liana's wanting to back you up on this. Think you can tell her you'll be fine? To be honest, the help might be nice. I'm really not feeling too confident. I guess you're right. We need it gone more than you do. You know, I want to know more about that place. It reminds me of a story I heard when I was younger. I'm thinking of heading to Saria myself. If there is a connection, someone there might know something. Do I have to talk to everyone 3 times? No, they're just saying generic lines now. Oh, she goes now. And I do have everyone in my party. Anything new in here? No, just the same people saying the same things. Okay, let's go and say hello to the transient. I never did talk to this person, did I? Oh, missed you again. Okay, well no, we can't go anywhere from there because there's a transient on the track, but that's what we're going to try to take care of. You've stepped out of the way. Good luck, Amanda. These guys are helping you, I see. Take these. They're a very rare and useful weapon. They might be useful against the transient. They're specifically designed for use on transients. They probably won't work on much else. So that's a cue that it's okay to use all 4 of them in this battle. I don't think any of us were expecting anything as bad as the transient turned out to be. Thanks for backing me up here. Be careful, don't get overconfident. Ouch, wasn't quite expecting this. I guess all we can do is hope for the best. Never underestimate these things, they're really powerful. Keep in mind you'll take less damage from physical attacks, such as trauma, if you use defend, but it won't work for magical attacks like pulse. Okay, what does this, what's it called, softening sand do? Inflict, weaken and melt down. Okay. That has a strong physical attack. Let's scan it. Ouch. Okay, so it has 4000 HP. We don't know anything about elements, but fire does damage it. Let's go. It regenerated its shield? And trauma is really powerful. I should have got more revival items before this fight. Not much I can do now. I think I'm definitely going to lose this. And attacks do nothing. So that's what regenerated its shields means. I would have to use the softening sand again. But I've only managed to take 600 HP off, and I only have 4 softening sands. This is going to be a really difficult fight. Okay, let's see what I can do to improve my chances in that battle. First thing is, of course, to get some more revival items. Where was the shop? Here. I can only afford 7. You know, I'm going to sell some of my potions. I don't need this many. Well, I can't really sell enough to get up to 5,000 gold, so let's sell enough to get 4,000, and then I can buy. Now let's look at my party members' levels. 900 experience needed for the next level, 500, 242, and 250. So I don't like doing grinding, but when a couple of them are that close to the next level, I think it might be worth leveling them up with battles against these flower monsters, which I remember give 100 experience each. So, and I don't remember about the swamp soul, but I do remember it goes down pretty fast. Yeah, they're weak to fire. One day I'll finish one of these monsters off with his physical attack. That'll be funny. No, it's not 100 per battle. I'm not sure why I thought it was. Maybe that was just for the scripted battles. Oh, okay, it's when I have 3 of them in one battle that I get 100. And we've leveled up. So the other thing I should do is have a look at whether my characters can learn any new abilities. Oh, Revive would be good, but that costs 300 AP, so that's a long way off. Would that work to counteract the transient's shields? I don't think it would. So do I want to learn... Well, I don't have enough AP for him to learn any of his abilities. They all take more. What about Amanda? Level 2 elementals, 400. I could learn Bio. I don't even know if the transient is vulnerable to that. Zombie? What does that even do? I think at this stage I'm going to do a little bit of working things out on my own off camera, so I might get back to you when I've come up with a strategy for defeating the transient. I'm back and ready to have another crack at the transient. I've been thinking about this battle, and I realise that the most important thing, because I only have windows of opportunity to attack him after using the softening sand, and I only get 4 of them, so I've got to make as much use of that window as possible. So I've equipped everyone in my party with agility plus 5% in the hope of giving them some extra turns. One thing that one of the helpful NPCs mentioned is that with stat boosting items like that, I might not see a boost because the boost might be less than an integer, but it might have an effect nonetheless. In order to get the 2,000 gold for the ability boosts, agility boosts, I went to the south and fought random battles against the flowers here. I didn't have to fight that many because they give potions as well as giving money directly, and the potions in this game heal only 75 HP each, so they are worthless. I've sold every single one of them, and as you can see, I fought just enough so that I could do the transaction and come out with 2 gold to spare. I know that the game provides unlimited opportunity for grinding, but I really want to grind as little as possible, because if I grind too much for one difficult battle, I'm worried that I may simply end up over-leveled for the rest of the game. The other thing I've done is spoken to the NPC who gives me the softening sand before saving, so that I don't have to do that every time. And I have checked that nothing happens if you speak to him a second time, so it definitely looks like you're limited to only 4 of those. So the way I've decided to do this, I'm going to have another go at the battle right now and get a feel from this. If I lose, I will at least get a feel for whether my current levels are good enough. And if they're not, I'll do a bit more grinding off camera, but only the minimum that I can do and feel that I have a good chance in the battle. The battles I did to get the money were just enough that Tara has also leveled up. So those are my current levels. And one thing I didn't do and should have done immediately is after Harley and Amanda leveled up, check the amount of experience to the next level, which was just under 1,000. For Tara, it's now 1,200. So levels are fairly cheap at this point. If I wanted to level up, again, I could do it in about 5 or 10 minutes. We do have to go through the dialogue every time. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to use stand ground again. And have Amanda throw the softening sand. Fire damages it, 124. So I've done 300 damage, 480, and it's using trauma. There's another 300 damage, so that's about 800. So being able to do that much damage while my first softening sand is still up does give me the confidence to feel my levels are already enough to win this. but I do need to use Phoenix Tears right now. And then I'll try to heal everyone up, for which I will use... I have only 2 potion pluses, so I can't... I have to be careful with them. And those are not available in the shops yet. So I'm going to heal everyone up as much as I can. And then throw my second softening sand. So the problem with this battle, well, there are 2 problems. One is getting in enough damage, and as you can see I have managed to overcome that problem. The second is that its trauma attack is extremely powerful, but it doesn't have a tell for when it's about to do that. So the game has hinted that I could use defend, but I don't know when trauma is going to come. So I'm going to need to go away and think about this off camera a bit more, perhaps do a little bit more grinding. I'll get back to you again when I've come up with something. Time for round 3. I've done a little bit of testing to see whether giving the same character multiple agility +5s could boost his agility even more. It turns out that the game does not even let you put multiple of the same buff on one character, so that does limit the amount to which I'm able to optimise my party. So I decided, since the Transient's most dangerous attack, Trauma, is a physical attack, I decided to grind until I could get another defense +5 for Amanda. And by the time I'd done that, Leanna was nearly at her next level, so I went up to that. And by then, I'd nearly got enough money to get another strength +5 for Tara, so I did that as well. So I feel fairly good at having done a limited amount of intelligent grinding to optimise my party. I'm going to see whether that's going to be enough to win the battle now. If not, I'm just going to keep at it until I get past this thing. And I realised that I need to work out a strategy for this boss so that I can get in some defense when he uses trauma. Because the most important thing is that at least one character survives. Stand Ground is doing a lot of good, so I'm definitely putting that on. Amanda should use the softening sand in the first place because she can't do anything useful until that's on. Harley just has to keep curing so that everyone... Now, why didn't you counterattack that? Harley just has to keep curing so that everyone's HP is as high as possible. So he gets off the trauma really early in the battle. And Amanda's extra defense was just enough that she could survive that. That does give me hope that with one more level, maybe Harley would be able to survive as well. So let's see. Okay, shields are back up. So it's time to heal my party. Elixir fully recovers HP and MP, but obviously that's a very precious item, so I hope I don't have to use it. I'm going to give the Potion Plus to Tara, so that at least one person is going to survive the trauma, and then heal the other party members. Liana can't do anything useful this turn, so she'll defend. Tara should also defend. That's not defend. Okay. Time for the second Softening Sand, maybe? No good. I think I've lost this one, but I'll use some of my revives and see how it turns out. I'm really noticing a pattern in its attacks. But she didn't survive long enough to tell me what the pattern was. No, just in case it doesn't use trauma next, although I think it will. Yeah. So I'm definitely doing better than before, but this boss I think is going to be a combination of strategy and just having the raw levels for it. So I am going to have to do a bit more grinding off camera, unfortunately. See you in a bit. Round 4. We've reached 2 hours of playtime. Harley is now level 9, and before he got there, Amanda got to level 10. Those battles also gave me enough gold for another defense +5, which has gone to Tara, because I've realised that in this battle it's actually more important that my characters with the most HP get defense, because at least one person needs to survive trauma. I've also gained AP from the battles, but Tara and Liana don't yet have enough to learn another ability. Harley has the most AP, but his abilities are also the most expensive, so he can't learn anything yet. Amanda could learn Bioblind, Mute or Dream. Those all inflict statuses. And guess what? Transient is immune to all of them. One thing I do like is that the choices I have to make here are fairly limited, so I know that I can't really be getting anything very wrong. Because of the random factor in the battle, Amanda had just 2 HP left after trauma, so her extra level will be a good thing for her to have, as well as Harley's. I'm not trying this battle at all off camera. I'm showing every attempt I make at it, so I don't yet know whether... In fact, even with the extra level, Harley's HP is still below what Amanda's was, so I think he may not be leveled enough. That's right. Ooh, I got a critical. Yeah, Harley still dies from trauma. Never mind. Bring him back. Nice, I'm getting in a lot of damage now. So I think the pattern that was noticed may have been that he will use trauma after a regular number of turns. Right, its shields are up, so this is healing time. I now have a few potions that I haven't sold, but keeping everyone's HP up is more important. I mean, right, it used Pulse, so next round it's going to use Trauma. I think that's what was meant. Amanda's not going to survive anyway, so I should give another potion to Tara, and she should defend, and Harley should defend, and Liana should throw the Softening Sand. Okay, I think that's right. I think the pattern is that Pulse is followed by Trauma. Should I use the... I think I should just use the Softening Sand already. Just hit it as much as possible and wait for Pulse. No, that time it used Trauma without having used Pulse. I've almost certainly lost this round, but I'm going to keep trying. Having a lot of revives was a good idea. There's Pulse. The problem is that I don't have enough potion pluses, and I don't know of any way to get more of them. So there's not much my characters can really do except throw normal potions at Tara, which really isn't very much. Now I'm out of potions. Okay, let's throw another Softening Sand. Oh no. In that case, I'm just going all out with attack, see if I can get it down before trauma. If not, then it'll be time to reset and have another go. At least I'm starting to get a feel for this boss. Round 5. I want to emphasise that even though this is taking a while, I am enjoying the challenge of this boss, which is a significant step up from anything the game's thrown at me so far. So I decided to grind for money to get Harley an HP plus 5%, and by the time I got that, which was only a few battles, as you can see, it's only 5 minutes after the previous save game. Tara was almost at level 10, so I got her there, and then I almost had enough money to get a 4th HP plus 5%. I did a quick test, and just like with the agility pluses, the game will not let you stack 2 of those on the same character, so I gave that one to Amanda. So by now everyone is almost as well equipped as it's possible to be. Of course I could level up more, but I think I should be close to ready to take on the transient. Amanda does in fact have enough AP that I could learn her curse skill, which inflicts the zombie status. And I've tested that. What zombie does is it makes a character act like undead, so healing spells will hurt them. And in fact the transient can be inflicted with zombie. I'm not going to do that yet. It is a possibility in case that turns out to be the best strategy, but at the moment I feel that Harley's healing is needed on my party members so much that I just wouldn't have the opportunity to take advantage of that. And also it is so situational. I don't think I want that for the game portion after Transient, whereas I really want to learn her level 2 elementals as early as possible. There goes Pulse. I'm going to defend with Harley because I think trauma is coming. Ooh, that killed Amanda. Yes, the RNG in this fight. Still, I'm getting in a good amount of attacks. And that didn't kill Amanda, so there's definitely hope. Okay, let's use up both my potion pluses. No, wait, it's not on Harley's turn. He should be using Cure. And she still died. That's okay, I've got 12 Phoenix Tears. Let's have everyone defend. Unfortunately, that means their counterattacks aren't doing very much, and Harley didn't have enough agility to get his defend off. This would be so much more comfortable if I had more of these potion pluses, but I have, in between videos, I did explore in the forest to see if any random enemies dropped them, and I could not find any. So I think I'm limited to normal potions and defend to reduce the damage it does. Oh, that was pulse. Well, I did a fairly good job on keeping everyone alive, but I just haven't had time to heal to the point where I'm comfortable throwing the second softening sand at it. But I've really got to do that, or I'm just not getting in any damage. Of course, it doesn't help when some of my attacks miss. It's no good, I just can't keep everyone healed fast enough. At least I have plenty of revives, and the revives do bring my characters back with a good amount of HP. So going with an offensive strategy might actually be the best plan. Leanna's going to die from trauma whether she defends or not, so I don't bother defending with her. But it does so much damage. I'm nearly out of... Oh, great. Yeah, I've lost this one. But at least I'm starting to put up a decent fight. I guess I'll have to see you in a few moments for round 6. Back again. I decided to level Harley up to level 10, and by the time he'd got there, Amanda was level 11. Also by that time I had enough money for 2 more abilities, and that means I've now got everyone with the optimum equipment for this fight. So everyone has HP plus 5%, agility plus, defense plus, the 2 physical attackers have strength plus, and the magical users have magic plus. That means I had to sacrifice Harley's MP plus, but he doesn't really run out of MP in the fight, and I do have 3 liquors, which I've never used in the entire game, so I don't feel bad if I do happen to use one. I now have 32 potions, which I've just acquired naturally from fighting the plant monsters, because those are the best source of experience at this point in the game anyway. Harley still doesn't have enough AP to learn anything useful. Amanda does have the 200 for Curse if I decide to go that route. Tara has enough for another ability, but at the moment none of the things she can learn will work on the transient, so I'm going to leave the decision for what to get her until later. One thing I noticed is that at 220 she could learn an attack that inflicts, weaken and melt down, the same statuses as the softening sand. If that does in fact work on the transient, that would give me unlimited windows of opportunity instead of the just 4 I get from the softening sand. So if I continue to lose, my next step will probably be to level up until I can learn that ability. Harley and Amanda simply didn't get a turn in which they could defend, even with the agility plus. I really do think this boss is just a bit unfair for this point in the game. What's Leanna got? Poison. I can use a poison curing item, why not? Right, where am I going from here? Try to get one party member's HP up enough that with defend they can survive the next trauma. That helps, because this restores a lot more HP than the potions. Okay, everyone was able to defend that time. That puts me in much better shape, so I think I'm ready to throw the second softening sand. But it really is hurting me that I don't have a white magic that cures more than one person at a time. Not only that, I have no way to do that. No white magic and no item for it. There goes Pulse, and my HP is still fairly high, so I'll just try defending this one. Harley still died, but whoops, that wasn't what I meant to do. Okay, HP is low. Get those potions down. Good, not you, you should use Cure. Okay, time to defend. Even with defend, I still lost 2 party members. And I think because she was knocked out and revived, she doesn't have the counter attack on anymore. This isn't good, I'm nearly out of revives. And I've only got 1 more softening sand, so yet again I'm just going to have to try my best to lay as much damage on as I can before the next trauma. And it worked! Oh! That was some battle. A voodoo doll, I wonder what that does. Phew, that was a lot. Yeah, I'm going straight back to heal after that. Heal and save. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know how long this episode is going to be when all the takes are added together, but it was quite something. I hope it's been enjoyable to watch, and I will see you for the next part.